So this year, zoom in a little bit, we have had a crazy amount of San Marzo Roma tomatoes. I've already harvested quite a few, enough to make some sauce with, but I have just plants that these plants are pushing out so many that it's gotten to where they can't support themselves. There's just so many on these bushes that they're actually starting to fail structurally. If you see right down here, one of them split right there at that little holder. So today I'm going to use some parafilm tape, some grafting tape, and I'm going to attempt to get this thing to come up and heal enough to ripen these tomatoes over here. They're not quite at the right time where they're kind of changing color a little bit, so we'll see if this works. All right, so here we are with this one. First things first, we're going to need to support this. These plants are super bushy, so I haven't been able to notice every branch that took hold here. So I am going to tie this up, and I'm going to tie it on the end here with a loose knot here. I'm going to make the loop kind of loose so that it doesn't choke out the plant. So we'll hold that like that, and then we'll come up here, and the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to come around, and then I'm going to try and go back over this string a little bit to kind of lock it in, and hopefully it will cinch up to this other line holding everything. And then we'll come up like this. Okay, so now that this branch is up, I'm going to come in here with this parafilm tape right here. Fortunately, I need to walk into my planter, which I hate doing. I don't like compacting my soil if I can help it. And right down here is that little injury it took on. I'm going to get rid of the little clip that's holding it right there. There it goes. All right. And that little clip seemed to be the thing that it snapped on. So with this tape, I'm going to want to get a nice clean spot here. And then we're going to take a little bit like this. And this tape is stretchy. So you stretch it around and then stretch it around itself, kind of like saran wrap a little bit. So as you're pulling it around here, you want to keep stretching it, and if it rips off, just keep going, just keep wrapping. If it doesn't rip every once in a while, you're probably not pulling it tight enough. This will also trap moisture in here, which will help this thing heal. All right, so that's taped up. Now I'm going to put something a little stronger, and I'm going to use electrical tape. All right. Okay. Repair is done. So hopefully this thing will keep supporting these plants, or at least that round of tomatoes, so we don't lose them. And then what I'm also gonna do is, should have a little more of this string. I see that another one down here is about to suffer the same fate. So we will just take this guy, cut that. We're gonna do the same thing over here. Grab this guy right here. Like I said, I want to tie just an overhand knot. I'm just going to make it where it's loose on this branch. It's their Roma tomatoes, San Marzo Romas. Okay, so we're going to pull this guy up, do the same thing. So we're going to go around, and then we're going to wrap this around itself. This will help. Once I'm done, I go under and over. I could even pull this like right through there. And then there we go. Now, it'd be a good idea to just come in here and cut away some of this dead stuff, and which will also take away some of the weight of this thing. These things have just about, these are determinate tomatoes, so they are kind of going to give all they got here soon and stop producing. But I can clear up some of the inside of this thing. These also have the cowling clay that I've been using to keep away the hornworms. And so far, so good. I had one hornworm earlier where I didn't, where I wasn't paying attention, and I kind of let them grow, like this area right here where it's green. But after I sprayed them, I never got them back. And I might be past the season that they are actually flying around because it's really nice and hot. And but I'll probably shoot them again with some cowling clay. That way they don't come and just decimate my plants. I have some large red strawberry or cherry tomatoes right there. Again, some chocolate striped tomatoes right there. Those ones should be ready here soon. And then my Lucid Gems, I just harvested. They just had a bunch that were ready. And it looks like I got a couple more coming up here. A couple right here. Little babies. These things will produce for us here in San Diego till late October. So, all right.